So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Kimberly. I started training here when I was 17, just before COVID, actually. And I've been training for almost 7 years now. So that's very exciting.
And what's your rank?
I am a second-degree black belt.
Excellent. So what was the beginning? Like, why did you start martial arts?
I've always had an interest in martial arts, but I moved around so much I never had a chance to settle down and try it because it takes dedication to really go far, and I wanted to spend time doing it. So when my dad finally retired from the military and we settled down, I started looking for a place. And this place stood out to me because of the family martial arts part of it. So I started with my sister, but she ended up dropping out. But it was really fun to start with her.
Mm-hmm. So when you think back to when you started, what was the one thing that may have stopped you from continuing in the very beginning?
Well, my first class did not go well at all. It was really bad. I pushed myself a little too hard, and I ended up throwing up on the mat in front of everybody. And I was 17, so, teenager, everything was terrible. I was so embarrassed. But the way everyone reacted kind of made me want to come back because they weren't hard on me. No one was like, ew, she threw up. Like, everyone was so very kind and respectful, got it cleaned up, just kept going. Almost kind of ignored it and pretended it didn't happen for my sake. And just, I felt the love, even though it was really embarrassing.
It totally was. I held your hair. Mm-hmm. Someone's mom went and got the bucket. Someone else's mom went and got the paper
towels. It was fantastic.
Okay. So then along your journey, what were some of the things that challenged you the most?
Well, definitely the physical aspect. I was never physically strong, so really pushing myself was hard. And I didn't love it at first, but then I did grow to appreciate it, like letting out some steam by pushing myself physically hard. Mm-hmm. And then as I grew higher in rank, it became mentally difficult. And having those combined together was all kinds of another challenge. But I grew to love it and consider it more fun later on, but in the moment it was very hard.
Yeah, we always joke about that. So what is the biggest thing that you learned about yourself on your journey to first degree black belt, I would say?
Well, I definitely learned to have self-confidence. Oh my goodness. Because when I first started, I was very shy, very timid, very quiet. But when I earned my black belt, you could see the difference. I was loud, I was leading, I was like happy all the time. Very confident in what I was doing. And when I didn't know what I was doing, I was confident enough to ask for help, ask for guidance. Mm-hmm. And I felt amazing. And then when I got my second degree, I was like a whole nother level of like self-confidence and leadership. Definitely been developing my leadership skills a lot lately, and that has been fantastic.
So if you're thinking about talking to someone who may be afraid to start, what would you say to them?
I would say you're afraid for a reason, but if you let fear stop you, you'll never find out things that you're good at, things that you'll love. Eventually, you'll never be able to try something new, or you'll never be able to face challenges that come at you without you wanting to start.
Okay. And if they were still nervous to begin, what advice would you give them?
Seek out the most confident person and try to follow their example. Lean on them for help and for reassurance. Basically, like seeking out a friend, especially like the higher ranks, because they are trained to be leaders and trained to help others. And they want to. Like, you don't get this far unless you have a drive to want to be a leader and a helper to those around you. So you're not alone.
So what part of this program do you enjoy the most?
Honestly, I just love training with everybody. Like, you're never alone. And even when you aren't training alone, you think about how, like, your say, mat mates, how they're doing. And then, like, I love working on my skills and developing the skills of others and just growing together. It feels very empowering. And, like, not just physically, but also, like, emotionally, mentally, even a little bit of spiritually.
Even a little bit.
Fellowship's a very strong thing.
So is there anything else that you've learned from your martial arts journey?
I learned not to give up, especially when things are really hard. Because everyone will say brown belt is when it gets hard. You're going to want to give up at that point. But being able to push against that desire to give up and push against the hard things and like just not being able to do what you want to do and just keep going. And then when you get it, it feels amazing. I cannot get enough of that feeling.
Excellent. Is there anything else that you'd like to share?
Master Off is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Just absolutely.
Oh, anything else?
Just like try something new and don't give up.
All right. Thanks, Kimmy.